What's up, family? It's your ghetto news reporter, Mary and Daz, between the Mary and the Lee. Today is August the 17th, 2020. Today is also the year I was 17 years of age back in 1984 when I gave Oprah my child abuse rap, and my youngest niece, Dion Nelson, was a witness of the year and the age I was because, I had read it to her. My child abuse rap before I sent it out to Oprah. With that said, shout out to my youngest niece. I hope you get this video, and for everybody else, this would be my I'm gonna call it my Mary Lee's farewell social media video, because I've been on YouTube since November 2007. Now, my first ever YouTube video was ML-MACK versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey. And I only did two videos in 2007. And the other one was called, child abuse. And I read the rap, and I said it was 1986, the year that I had given that rap to Oprah Winfrey. But in fact, it was 1984, and I was 17 years of age. And my niece, Dion Nelson, aka Dee Dee, if she ever really want to be somebody of any significance, can vouch for that, because she is a mathematician, and she knows. She's old enough to know that her auntie really, really, had her best interests at heart while trying to, tell my truths as a child abuse victim. Now, I bought this here skeleton from the dollar store because, for the most part, somebody wants me to be a starving artist. You can see that, the hand is held out, and, they begging and stuff. You understand? Let me straighten them up a little bit. Yep. But, yeah. So when I was a little girl, I was malnutrition, and I had lice, and I was real dirty as a baby and deprived of nutrition and food and stuff. So, a lot of people don't want to go back to those days. So what they do is, they try to prevent them. And, I believe that's why I became the originator of rap, because I knew I had to speak up for myself. And I thought, when I gave my book away May 31st, 2008 to the public, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song, that I would have reached, the attention of the people that needed to know that, I don't want to be a starving artist, because I'm worth too much. I'm worth more dead, like I said in 1995 when I gave Oprah Winfrey my story again, and I put it on cassette tapes and sent her pictures and let her know that, I am the future, and hopefully we will be able to meet one day. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, and, I'm not mad at that. This video is basically for the ones who are, still out there starving and trying to, figure out where their next meal is going to come from, and they have to do, strange things for a little bit of change just to maintain, when they know they got all the game, but people want to exploit them and give them kibbles and bits or scraps from the so-called rich man's table, when in fact they stole the rich man's money, or lady I should say, because it's my money and I haven't seen none of it. You understand what I'm saying? I get less than $1,000 a month from a so-called crazy chick, because they would, love to call me crazy opposed to a genius and stuff. It's what they call dismissible or whatever. You could just, write it off as if, how she's just crazy and, rob me, I guess. But everybody knows I'm not crazy. So this is like a shout out to all the ones who really understand where I'm coming from, the conscious people and stuff. I like to give my own phone number to the ones who really, because, I like to uphold my end of the bargain. I don't like starting something I can't finish. And I told people back in the day, if they just needed someone to talk to, they could call me on this cheap phone, because in my city, Chicago, they have taken away all of the lifeline um, phones that be on the corner or whatever and stuff that you could pay a quarter or 50 cents to call the police, when in fact the police wouldn't even help me when I called several times. Matter of fact, they turned it and made it seem as though I was the problem, and I got railroaded. So my phone number is for all the ones who would like to call. You understand what I'm saying? This is no child predator, nothing. I prefer adults to call me, for real, who I can relate to. But if the I don't want to be labeled a R. Kelly or Michael Jackson. Let's get that straight. So, as much as I would love to say to the children that you can call, I prefer you to call the police. Hopefully, they would do their job after seeing this video. But for the adult children that were child abuse victims, you understand what I'm saying? You can call this number 1708 574 8117, because I don't want to be caught up in no nonsense and stuff, because they're trying to find a way to discredit me. And like I said, I'm trying to get off of social media because, it's not helping me any. I didn't get on for views or monetary gain. I got on to tell my truth about being a child abuse victim and placed in the Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 back in 1973. And everybody knows my truths, my stories, and have gained knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and even money off of my real Mary Mack admirers and myself for, standing up, because we are the one that got slighted. A lot of people believed in me, and those are the ones they're taking advantage of, and I don't appreciate that. Now, the last video I did, I was trying to, see if I could see myself, and they uploaded it, but I wasn't able to see myself because they know, they starve people in order to get them to do what they want them to do or whatever and stuff. You got people out here that say, they will work for food and that, and so the way they get you is the way they, get rid of you, and that's what I feel like they trying to do with me. Mary Lee, your ghetto news reporter, Uncle Dad's 20, Mary Lee, and the originator of rap and a whole bunch of other stuff, including the spelling of Chicago, Shecargo, and not Chicago. You understand what I'm saying? So, little stuff like that, if they know I'm a genius of thinking about, they've been railroading me all along. So, for the ones who's out there, still struggling, Ludacris got a song called Runaway, and you need to listen to that, real talk. Um, I don't know what to do. I tried everything to, save this new generation and prevent them from falling into the trappings of the ones who want to keep them trapped. You understand what I'm saying? Um, Tupac got a song called "They Got Me Trapped." You understand what I'm saying? Denise LaSalle got a song called, you know, Trapped by this thing called love. I'm in a trap house. If you're looking for me, I'm here all the time for real. 6210 South Kimbart Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. So I ain't on no motherfucking goddamn, you know, know nothing, because I wouldn't give my information if I was. I've been in this motherfucker chilling, doing the right thing. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. That's the honest God's truth. You understand what I'm saying? But I got haters around me wishing that I fall so they can continue to ball off my blood, sweat, and tears. This is not a motherfucking, sympathy video or nothing like that. This is just basically a shout out to the ones who I know put that work in. Sarah Susan City, the making of a white man and the making of a nigga, those your best two videos ever. I learned a lot from you when it came to that. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand that a lot of people have to feed their family and they don't want to go back and they see, what they doing to me, and y'all doing what you got to do. I understand that. But like I said, if you ever need a fucking goddamn friend for real, and the money don't fucking goddamn it sustain you, you understand what I'm saying? Just know one thing, I'm a friend for real. You understand what I'm saying? Because money can't buy you love, can't buy you friendship, can't buy you respect. I've learned that. I've had money, I've had nice clothes, cars, and everything. And they want to leave me like this now. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to you know, Brother Polite, Ben X. These are the ones that who I feel like gain wisdom and knowledge and understanding from. Um, Meet your ex, I feel you, believe me, I understand. You understand what I'm saying? We got a lot in common. I hope you call for real. Just, just if you bored to death, because there's a lot of people running around acting like they not bored and all that. They just waiting on me to die. I ain't finna die. They think I'm finna give up. I ain't finna give up. I'm just finna get off of social media and go back to being me, because, you know, it's become hard to even be a person that's trying to be thrifty. Everything is high. You go to the thrift store, it's high. You go to Walmart, it's high. You go to the dollar store, it's getting higher. You understand what I'm saying? So, or they getting rid of them. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of mess going on in my city. People out here looting that ain't even hungry, and people like myself who only get less than $1,000 a month, and most of that goes to expenses or whatever and stuff. And I am not eating food. I'm eating pretty much junk food and stuff, because the last time I bought some real groceries when I first got here, somebody came in my refrigerator. That's when they was really hungry and shit. They didn't came up since then, but I have not. Now they driving and I'm still on the bus or whatever. But yeah, they came in and took some, you know, fish from me and stuff. And food is high, so I have to basically live day by day. But yeah, shout out to Ben X, EGX, Sarah Susan Seti, Oprah, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, my family, friends, even the ones that cross me out. You can still call me if you feel the need to, make an amends, or, just want to see how I'm doing or whatever. Just to make sure my phone working and shit, because back in the day, I was with US Cellular and I was paying $100 a month for 10 years, and only my ex-girlfriend called me or whatever. So, in AA, they said your phone bill might be high, but you won't be high. And so, regardless if people call or not, I'm gonna keep it on and stuff, because you know to me it's a sense of security whether the police answer or not. And most of the motherfuckers in this trap house with me are ex-police officers and infiltrators and things of that nature, and they know I'm doing this video, and I don't really give a shit one way or another how they feel. If you can hear the doors slamming in the background, that's how you know I'm telling the truth, because there's always some kind of activity, negative activity that's going on, that's trying to distract me from getting this truth out. So yeah, the last video I did, that you couldn't see my face, so I'm gonna see what happens. If you can't see my face, I'm telling you in advance, that's the games that they play, because all this social media is hooked up to the police. You understand what I'm saying? If you call 611 and you flip the six, that's 911. So they listening. So I don't give a fuck. And that's why they mad, because they can't trip me up on nothing, because I'm talking directly to them. The motherfucking victimizers that keep victimizers that keep, making me their victim, and now they trying to make me look like this and stuff. And I ain't finna work for food and all that. I come too far. I'm worth zillions. You understand what I'm saying? So all the videos and stuff I'll just put in this in the description of this one. But yeah, this is gonna be my last one, and you know, it's getting rough around here, y'all, for real. When they start taking the lifelines or the landlines or whatever, phones out, they got something big happening, like slavery, or organized crime and shit, as far as targeting people like they do me. Everywhere I go, trouble follows me, just like Tupac and stuff, for real. So all the ones that came up with me, and you got all that money, for real, watch the people that's next to you, because they definitely trying to cash you out, for real. Real talk. We worth more dead than we are alive, and I told them that in 1995. But they waited to see if I would take the bait, like a nice apartment in Evanston. I'm glad I turned it down and came to this trap house, so I can vent and tell you how I really feel. They gonna delete all this shit anyway. So real Mary McAmyras, download the shit, hold on to it, keep me in your hearts, and don't let nobody exploit me if I die, for real. And if they do, make sure you aim straight for their head and make damn sure they dead. For my real babies out there, and I know they got my eggs and shit, mama loves you. For real, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm everything. You understand what I'm saying? For real. And God will get the motherfuckers who stole my eggs back. For real. And with that, that's it. That's all. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on to me in your heart. And I guarantee you, God will do the rest. You understand what I'm saying? 1708 574 8117. Peace.